This secret tactic gives narcissists full control over your mind. Narcissists use a powerful psychological manipulation tactic to create deep emotional bonds with their victims. It's something that is not often talked about, and yet it is something that every victim of a narcissist is likely to be experiencing. Coupling or paired association is a psychological manipulation tactic where narcissists condition their victims to associate them with both pleasure and pain. They create an emotional bond by intertwining moments of affection, excitement and charm with cruelty, indifference and punishment. This keeps the victim emotionally hooked, unable to separate the good side of the narcissist from their true toxic nature. Narcissists carefully construct a false persona designed to attract, manipulate, and control their victims. They strategically present themselves in a certain way to gain your admiration and approval, so you may think of them as loving and kind. Because in the beginning they showered you with attention, affection and validation to create an emotional dependency. You may view them as trendy and attractive because they dress well, appear confident, and align themselves with things that seem high status, making them seem desirable. You may also see them as exciting and charismatic because they tell captivating stories, make grand promises, and create the illusion of a special connection. However, beneath this carefully crafted mask, they are the opposite of all of those things. Their real nature is completely different, because once they feel they have control, they become critical, condescending, and emotionally abusive. They hold grudges, seek revenge for perceived slights, and never truly forgive anyone. Despite their outward charm, they struggle with genuine relationships. Their interactions are superficial, self-serving, and often alienate people over time. They pair their false persona with their real abusive tendencies in a way that confuses and traps their victims. They overwhelm you with positivity. They create an emotional high by being charming, affectionate, and seemingly perfect. But then they suddenly switch to cruelty. They become cold, distant, or aggressive, making you question what you did wrong. After hurting you, they may show glimpses of their good side again, making you believe that if you just try harder, things will go back to the way they were, which creates an emotional dependency. By alternating kindness with punishment, they make you crave their approval and fear their rejection. As a victim of this manipulation, you feel trapped in a confusing emotional whirlwind. You feel an inexplicable, almost addictive connection to the narcissist. This is due to the alternating cycles of love and pain, which create a trauma bond similar to an addiction. You struggle to reconcile the narcissist's conflicting behaviours. One moment they are loving and attentive, the next cruel and distant. This mental conflict keeps you in a state of confusion, to where you are always searching for the good version of the narcissist. It causes you to question your own perceptions, feelings and reality. You may often blame yourself for the narcissist's bad behaviour and believe that you must fix things. You may also experience a fear of abandonment. The bond formed through paired association makes you feel that you cannot survive without the narcissist. You may develop a deep fear of rejection or loneliness, even if the relationship is harming you, because the narcissist has made you reliant on them for validation, happiness, and a sense of identity. So when you are treated poorly, you still crave the narcissist's approval. Because of this conditioning, victims develop cognitive dissonance. They struggle to reconcile the loving person they first met with the cruel reality they now experience. The emotional roller coaster may make you feel addicted to the narcissist, as you constantly chase the initial high of the relationship, but it will always be just outside of your reach. Because it is a mirage. Narcissists are master illusionists. The person you first met, the one who seemed loving, kind, exciting, and deeply interested in you, was never real. This version of them was a carefully crafted mask designed to lure you in and gain control over your emotions. Their entire persona is a performance meant to create an emotional bond. They study you, mirror your desires, and become whatever you want them to be. But once they feel secure in their control, the mask starts to slip, revealing their true nature: cruel, manipulative, and emotionally empty. Think of it like this: you fell for the role they played, not the person behind it. The love they showed you was not real love. It was a tool to manipulate. The good times were not genuine. They were tactics to keep you hooked. This is why victims struggle to leave. They keep chasing the illusion, believing that if they do the right thing, the narcissist will return to the loving person they once knew. But that person never truly existed. It was all an act. Breaking free requires retraining your mind to see the narcissist as they truly are, not the fantasy you were conditioned to believe in. Here are 6 steps to break free from coupling or paired association. 1. Accept that the good version was a lie. Remind yourself that narcissists do not have a real stable identity. They shift their behaviour depending on what benefits them. Their kindness was not love. It was bait to keep you trapped. 2. Reframe the positive memories. Every good memory was tied to manipulation, not genuine care. Instead of thinking about how much they loved you at first, remind yourself that they were love bombing you to create control. 3. Identify the emotional triggers. Recognize that when you feel nostalgic or miss them, it's just the conditioning pulling you back. Understand that these feelings are not proof of love, but a sign that you are programmed to seek their approval. 4. Starve the illusion by going no contact. Cut off all communication or as much as possible. Block them, delete old messages, and remove reminders that keep the illusion alive. 5. Replace the false bond with real connection. Spend time with genuine, supportive people who truly care about you. Engage in activities that help you rebuild your self-worth without relying on their validation. 6. Rewire your brain with truth. Write a list of every cruel or manipulative thing they did and read it whenever you feel weak. Educate yourself on narcissistic abuse so you can see the pattern clearly. Once you fully accept that the narcissist's love was never real, their power over you starts to fade, the emotional pull weakens, and you begin to see them as they truly are, a manipulator wearing a mask. By breaking the emotional associations and replacing them with reality, you take back your power and free yourself from their grip. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Share your thoughts in the comment section. Hit the subscribe button to receive the notifications. If you would like to support the channel, you can donate at paypal.me/Narc Survivor. You can book a one-on-one with me on my website. It's narcsurvivor.co.uk. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.